Have you ever had a friend who acts just a little too close? Maybe they smile a bit too often when they're around you. Maybe they laugh at your jokes even when they're not funny. Or perhaps, deep down, you've wondered if they feel something more. Welcome to today's video. If someone shows these signs, you're not just a friend. Psychology says this is not just about wishful thinking or overanalyzing. This is about what psychology says happens when someone sees you as more than just a friend. We're going to dive deep into the hidden behaviors, emotional patterns, and psychological signs that suggest their feelings are romantic, even if they haven't said a word. Get ready, because by the end of this video, you may have a very different view of that. Just a friend when they go out of their way for you. Constantly, friendship involves care, but romantic interest, that involves effort. Extra effort when someone consistently goes out of their way to help you, support you, or simply be near you. That's no coincidence. Psychologists call this selective investment of energy. A person who has romantic feelings will naturally prioritize you more than others, even if they don't consciously realize it. Ask yourself, do they offer to pick you up from places when they don't have to do? They drop what they're doing just to spend time with you. Do they find excuses to stay longer, even when the hangout is over? If yes, there's a high chance you're not just a friend to them too. They remember the smallest things you say. Another sign someone likes you more than a friend is their incredible memory. But only when it comes to you. People tend to remember information that's emotionally meaningful. If someone remembers your favourite snack, your childhood stories, or how you like your coffee, it's because they are emotionally tuned into you. Psychology calls this emotional salience. You matter to them, and because of that, your words stick, your presence lingers, friends care. Yes, but this level of attentiveness, that's more than friendly, it's affectionate. 3, they get jealous. Even subtly, jealousy is a big red flag. Not always negative, but telling. Have you ever mentioned a date or another friend you're getting close to, and they suddenly go quiet? Maybe they laugh it off, but their expression changes, or they ask a lot of questions. Too many questions. Jealousy stems from fear of losing something you value. If someone sees you only as a friend, they won't feel threatened when you talk about someone else romantically. But if their feelings run deeper, your interest in others might trigger something. In them, psychologists refer to this as romantic jealousy, which is different from platonic jealousy. It's subtle, but it's there, and it often speaks louder than words. 4, their body language tells a different story. You've probably heard this before. The body speaks what the mouth won't. Here's what psychology says to watch for: prolonged eye contact, leaning in while you speak, mirroring your gestures, feet pointed in your direction, frequent light touches on the arm, back, or shoulder. These are all non-verbal cues of attraction. Things we do subconsciously when we're emotionally drawn to someone. It's not about one isolated moment. It's about a consistent pattern. If their body language seems to say, I want to be closer, trust that instinct. 5. They ask deep, personal questions. Friendships can stay on the surface, but when someone wants more, they dig deeper. Do they ask about your childhood, your dreams, your fears? Do they want to understand your past relationships or your thoughts on love? These are not casual friend questions. Psychologically, this kind of curiosity is known as emotional intimacy seeking. It's a behavior that helps people bond more deeply and romantically. If they're trying to get to the core of who you are, it's likely because they want to be more than just a friend. 6, they act differently around you than with others. One of the clearest signs someone sees you differently is that they simply act differently when you're around. Watch them when they're with others. Now compare it to how they are with you. Are they more attentive? Do they laugh more? Do they get more nervous, playful, or shy? This contrast often reveals hidden feelings. Psychologists call this the contrast effect, the way our behavior shifts based on internal motivation. When someone is interested in you, romantically, their energy subtly changes in your presence. They want to impress you, connect with you, be noticed by you, pay attention. These shifts are powerful clues. 7. They open up emotionally with you, specifically. Not everyone finds it easy to talk about emotions, but when someone starts opening up about their vulnerabilities, struggles, or hopes, especially when they don't do that with others, it's a sign of deep trust and connection. People don't share their soul with just anyone. And in psychology, this behavior is often linked to emotional exclusivity, a common sign of deeper attraction. If you've become their safe space, the one person they feel they can truly be themselves with, you're definitely not just a friend 8. They compliment you in meaningful ways. It's one thing to say, "You look nice today." It's another to say, "There's something about the way you think that I really admire." The difference, one is casual, the other is emotional when someone compliments you, not just on your appearance, but your character, your mind, your soul. That's powerful. Psychologically, this shows affection-based attraction where they are drawn, not just to how you look, but who you are. If their compliments feel deeper, more specific and more frequent, they're not treating you like just a friend. 9. They try to create like moments. Have they ever suggested a trip? Just the two of you, joked about being a couple, shared things that felt intimate, like watching sunsets or having late-night heart-to-hearts. These are what psychology calls romantic simulations, moments that mimic couple behavior, even if no relationship has officially started. It's their way of testing boundaries, of seeing how you react, of imagining. What if we were more? If these moments happen, often take notice. They're not accidental. Pretend they support you. Like a partner with true friends support us. But someone who likes you as more will often step into the role of a partner before even becoming one. They'll check in on your goals, encourage you during tough times, celebrate your wins like they're personal offer solutions. When you feel stuck, make you feel like your life is a shared journey. This kind of support goes beyond friendship. It's rooted in emotional alignment, a psychological bond that mimics romantic partnership. When someone shows up for you this way, they're investing in you, not casually, but seriously. 11. They're curious about your relationship status. Often, this is one of the most obvious signs. If someone frequently brings up your love life, there's a reason. Do they ask if you're dating someone? Do they subtly ask about your type? Do they want to know about your exes and how you felt about them? This is a subconscious way of figuring out if they stand a chance in psychology. This is known as social probing, gathering emotional data to assess one's opportunity for deeper connection. They're not just making conversation, they're doing emotional research about you 12. You just feel it. Let's be honest, sometimes we already know even when no words are spoken. Even when there's no confession, there's an energy that you feel when someone truly cares for you as more than a friend. You notice it in their eyes, their attention, their presence. It's not one sign. It's the combination of all the small things. Psychologists refer to this as emotional intuition, our brain's ability to process subtle signals that our conscious mind can't fully articulate. So if you're asking yourself, could they have feelings for me? Maybe you already know the answer. What to do if you notice these signs? So now you recognize the signs, but the real question is, what should you do? Here are 3 steps to consider. 1. Reflect on your feelings. Do you feel the same way? Don't rush, think it through. Would you want something more? 2. Look for consistency. One moment of flirtation doesn't mean much, but if these signs keep showing up, it's worth paying attention. 3. Communicate gently. If you feel comfortable, open a dialogue. Say something like, I've noticed we're really close lately. I care about you a lot. Do you ever feel like this is more than friendship? It's brave, but clarity is worth it. Final thoughts in a world full of mixed signals, silence and subtlety, feelings can get buried under friendship masks. But if someone is consistently showing these signs, they're telling you loud and clear that you mean more to them than just a friend. Whether you feel the same or not, honoring the truth behind those signals helps both of you find clarity, connection, and the possibility of something beautiful. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the person you think of as just a friend has been waiting for the right moment to tell you they love you. Stay curious, stay kind, and stay connected until next time. Take